Hello and welcome. I'm Claire.Anderson, Reiki Master Teacher, and this is a very short masterclass on the Reiki principles. So just for today, the idea of just for today in Reiki, in life is just moment by moment. The only time that ever really is right now. So it's about just mastering life, whatever it is that you're mastering, doing it one day at a time. So just for today, I will not rise to anger. Just for today, I will not succumb to worry. Just for today, I will count my many blessings. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing, including myself. That's a crucial bit. Just for today, I will be my own kind of beautiful. Okay, so let's dive in. So the first Reiki principle, just for today, I will not rise to anger. So if you've already done Reiki training, you may have been taught, just for today, I will not be angry. And in my training, I have jigged that around a little bit. And it is, I will not rise to anger. And I'll tell you why I've done that. It's because we are human beings. We have emotions. We have the capacity for every emotion. We feel every emotion. How can we possibly expect any human being to never ever feel angry? Anger can be a driving force sometimes. Anger can set us off into our greatest passion. So maybe someone's angry about the way the world is and they go off on their merry way driven by that anger and make the world a better place. Anger isn't always necessarily a bad thing. It is, however, something that we want to be in control of, rather than anger being in control of us. So it's really asking us not to rise to anger. It's not expecting nobody to never ever feel angry, because that just doesn't happen. But what it is asking is that we look at and perhaps change the way we respond to that anger. We take our power back. We are in charge of how we respond to that anger. And I know a lot of stuff out there is like, don't be angry, don't be angry. But we're human. And sometimes things happen where how can we not be angry? But it's knowing that anger isn't serving us and choosing how we respond to that anger, what we do with it. So a really good example of this, if you're in Warrington, you'll know the Peace Centre. So the Peace Centre is a place that was set up after an IRA bomb attack in Warrington, and it killed 2 children, Tim Parry and Jonathan Ball. Now their parents, could you imagine asking them not to be angry? That conflict had killed their children. But what they did with that anger, they didn't let it eat away at them. They used it and created the Peace Centre in there. I think it's about 20 years, maybe longer. Well, yeah, definitely longer. My oldest is 25. Goodness me. So yeah, maybe 26, 27 years of absolutely amazing projects and missions and peace-inspired work going on in that centre. So yeah, it's not ever asking you to not be angry. We're human. But it's about not rising to that anger or using that anger in the right way, changing the way we respond to that anger. Just for today, I will not rise to anger. So the second Reiki principle, just for today, I will not succumb to worry. So again, like we said with anger, we are human beings. We have the capacity for worry. we have a tendency to worry. Worrying about the past, worrying about the future. And sometimes we have circumstances that we are worrying about the right now. So worry is a massive part of being human, and to just say, do not worry. Well, think of a time that you've been worried about something going on that is consuming you a little bit, and you can't help but worry about it. And the worst thing that someone can say to you is, don't worry, don't worry. So I will not succumb to worry. It's not asking you to not worry, ever. It's not asking you to master not worrying. You can master not worrying, by the way. But the principle isn't necessarily asking you that. So with this principle, it's about, again, if we are in the right now, if we are in this moment, so if we want to get into this moment, like I invite you right now to just close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, focus on the breath, notice the inhale, the exhale, notice the pause in between. Notice any sounds. Notice what's beneath your feet. What's around you. Can you smell anything? Can you taste anything? And open your eyes again. For that moment there, we were right in the moment. That was only a really short example of it, but we were right in the moment. And I guarantee your head wasn't racing to the future or worrying about the past, because you were focused in the moment. So when we talk about I will not succumb to worry, I want you to think of it as being in the moment. So if our thoughts are racing ahead and we're worrying about what we're going to have for tea, when am I going to fit shopping in this week, when am I going to get that, I worry about this, and I'm worried about that. All the things that may or may not even happen. They haven't happened yet, and yet we can spend hours worrying about these things. And then the other thing that we have a tendency to do is things that have happened in the past. So we're here right now in this moment. The world is our oyster, a world of possibility. And where do we tend to go? Back off to the past that's already been. We can't change it. Thinking about a conversation we had a week ago with someone, worrying about something that happened years ago, and churning that. We're living in the past, we're not living in this moment right now. So it's really noticing when you're worrying and changing how you respond to it, and bringing yourself back into the moment. And if we're going to go to the future and create scenarios, then go for it. But create amazing scenarios, fantasize, daydream. If you're like me, you might have got told off all your life at school for daydreaming. Claire, stop daydreaming. I love daydreaming. I get my best magic from when I'm just daydreaming, in the moment, imagining a future. Do I sit and imagine a future that's not great, like we do when we're worried? Oh, what if the car breaks? What if the thing? What if the do? What if the what if? If we are catching ourselves doing that, then try creating a beautiful future. Try getting lost in thoughts and scenarios, in daydreams, visualizations of things and places and feelings that we do want. So just for today, I will not succumb to worry. Oh, this is my favourite Reiki principle. So just for today, I will count my many blessings. So this is about gratitude, about focusing on our blessings, not our problems. And this is a really amazing trick in life is that you cannot feel anxious or scared or sad if your attention is on a gratitude, if you're feeling gratitude, if your attention is on gratitude, if your intention is to be grateful. It overrides any other feeling. So this is one that I very often go to if I've got anxiety going on. I go straight into the feeling of gratitude. There's actually a really good, it's like an experience, it's a bit of a guided meditation that gets you, it really rises up the feeling of gratitude in you, so I will post that so that you can have a listen to it. So yeah, it's about being grateful, being thankful for everything, even the rubbish stuff. When we can be grateful for the shitty stuff, that's ninja level gratitude. But just for today, one moment at a time, this principle is inviting you to be more grateful, to focus on the good, to focus on what we're grateful for, to give thanks for everything, to appreciate everything. So I invite you after this video to just take, or pause it now and do it now. Just stop for a few minutes, set an alarm, 3 minutes, and in them 3 minutes your intention is to be grateful. Focus on what you are grateful for. And sometimes if you're brand new to this practice, it can be really difficult. Sometimes if you're not even new to this practice, but you're not in the greatest of moods, if you're low energy, if you're not feeling great, it can be hard to do. And so when that is the case, I just invite you to start with the basics. Do you have a roof over your head? Running water? Have you had a hot meal this week? Do you have shoes on your feet? And the basics of our body. Every morning when we wake up, we are alive, and that in itself is something to be thankful for. We have a brand new day at our fingertips, and being thankful for that. So I highly encourage absolutely everybody, if you've not already got a gratitude practice, to get yourself a gratitude practice, and that can be as simple as a couple of minutes each day, thinking about or writing down what you're thankful for. Just for today, I will count my many blessings. Okay, so the fourth principle, just for today, I will be kind to every living thing, including myself. So those of you who have gone through Reiki training and attunements with me or with anyone, you will have noticed that we naturally become kinder. You just naturally. I would, years ago, if there was a spider, I was so scared of it. I would stand on it rather than be in the room with that spider, which is horrible, I know. And now just the thought of that makes me go, oh. And now if there's a spider, I kind of got over my fear too. But now I'll just be like, hey. I had 2 spiders on my ceiling in my room for about a week, so I named them Daz and Baz. And they never did me any harm whatsoever. So yeah, just being kind to every living thing, even insects, plants, people. You never know what someone is going through, and kindness goes a long, long way. I could make whole videos about this one, but I'm going to keep it short for you. Just for today, I will be kind to every living thing, including myself. Are you kind enough to yourself? A really good exercise that I invite you, if you want to play around with the principles, is just decide one day, I am going to be kind to myself for one day. Just one day, and see how it goes. If you're a person that has been horrible to yourself your entire life, then try it. Try it. If that's working for you, keep going. But if it's not, try being kind to yourself. And if that's a difficult thought, a difficult thing to even consider, then just do it for one day and see how you feel. We are our life partner. You are your life partner. You are with you from the minute you were born till your very last breath. So just be kind to you, as well as every living thing, every person. kindness has a ripple effect. Be kind, people. Okay, just for today, I will be kind to every living thing, including myself. And the final one, just for today, I will be my own kind of beautiful. So again, if you've been trained in Reiki, you've come across the Reiki principles, you may have read something a bit different, which is I will do my work honestly and authentically. Which, be your own kind of beautiful, is just about being your real, raw version of you. Authenticity, which is why I changed it to I will be my own kind of beautiful. But you get the gist of it. So yeah, it's just about being true to yourself, being honest with yourself, but being honest with yourself with kindness, coming from a place of kindness, of self-compassion. It's not about being hard on yourself and giving yourself a hard time. Do it kindly and with love. Just for today, I will be my own kind of beautiful. So that's just a little beginning of an insight to the Reiki principles. I hope you find that useful. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take one of these missions, one of these principles each day. So we're going to be together in the Facebook group Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The challenges is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's 2 days over the weekend to catch up, to share any feedback, and to buzz off the magic of the 3 days. So, but that gives us 5 days. So I invite you, and if you remember at the intro, I said that the more you put into this, the more you will get out of it. So I highly recommend, I'm inviting you to choose one of these each day and make it your intention to integrate the principle into your day. And if you do this for the 5 days, by Sunday, you'll have a really good insight to the principles. They will have embedded within you and you will have started new behaviors and habits. Yes, so that is your mission. I hope you found this video useful. I will see you in the challenge. Bye.